Fichar por un club como Real Madrid no sucede todos los días.
Bellingham can't speak Spanish like this, bro.
Estoy muy feliz.
All he knows is remontada.
Right?
That's all he knows, bro.
The sad truth is that when this guy was sent to go and help Liverpool sign Bellingham was helping what's it called
Him go to...
Yeah, was helping Madrid sign this nigga. Hey, shit.
Perfect touch, Daniel.
It's Usus.
Okay.
It's the name of the podcast.
Okay,
it's on the Unqualified channel.
Okay.
Got the Perfect Touch podcast.
Okay, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Got the Liverpool owns on the other side. It's a perfect dynamic, 4 owns, 2 Liverpool owns, 2 Man United owns.
Yeah.
4 owns that love border.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? 4 owns on the opposite side of the spectrum. When we want to know what champions are doing, we talk to them. When they want to know how to survive a relegation battle,
they talk to us right now.
Where was this humbleness like 3 or 4 years ago?
bro, we've
Like,
been through it.
all of you guys are now
We've been through
you're
it.
acting like how you're supposed to act.
Bro, we've been humbled, bro. All these years of battering.
Yeah.
Aye.
No, but before in the past, you'd be like, oh,
Because we had the belief.
we're going to be title challenging soon.
Europa League final, dog.
Spurs!
According to Tapu, there's video evidence. This guy said that by next season, you guys would have won the league.
Hey.
That's what he said before this season started.
Shush. There's a lot of context to that item, bro.
2 hours later.
Spurs cooked the season after.
Yeah.
That's when I think that's the best Premier League team to have not won a trophy.
Okay.
When that Kane,
Son and
Dembele,
yeah.
Wanyama, Danny Rose, Kyle Walker, Alderweireld.
Wait, what do you mean the best team to have
Vertonghen.
never won a trophy?
Yeah.
Those are the closest to
Hugo Lloris.
No. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. That was a fantastic team. It's by far one of the greatest teams we've ever seen in Europe.
I know what you're gonna say.
But is it actually the best team to have never
because
won
there were better
the
teams.
Prem?
No. I said to not have won a trophy. We won Champions League. I knew where you were getting at.
No, I wasn't even going to go towards Liverpool.
Because we won
Because-
Champions
because-
League
because-
in 2019 and then 2022 we won domestic double. So I think we are the best team to have not won a Prem, but they are the best team to have not won like a trophy. Because each time we came second to City, we won something.
I feel like the Arsenal team.
Wait, this is after the Carabao. What did you always fucking
Community Shield, dog.
Nah.
It's not.
Do you know?
That is the English Super Cup. It's the English Super Cup.
It was Community Shield, Carabao, and Europa. What else did we win? Did we win Premier League?
No, you know what?
Community Shield is a trophy, bro.
A Super Cup means
That's a shield.
Allow me to.
I haven't even done the intro. Like, say your
We
point.
see how it is.
Say your point.
We see how it is.
I
Forget my point.
Nigga.
That's seriously. Where's the proof?
We're starting a GoFundMe count to.
Yeah, GoFundMe counts. GoFundMe 1. GoFundMe 2. GoFundMe.
Welcome to the first episode of The Perfect Touch. It's your boy Hove. I'm here with my main man Bliss. We've got Excel on the decks. Hove himself. God damn. And then we've got Gabe the Goof. We're gonna start at the end of the beginning. The end of the season that passed and the beginning of the Perfect Touch podcast. So with that, we're going to go through some categories. Everyone's going to mention their overachiever, best performer, underachiever, as well as worst performer of the season. So we will start on the Mercy side of things. Gabriel, your overachievers of the season.
Not Firmino because he's fucking tired.
Firmino?
Wafika Brazil, man.
Hey, please. Like, this is my issue with these guys.
Saying, bro, can you just
We're all the way up here, and these guys below. It's like overachiever within Liverpool.
No, with an overachiever of the entire season.
Yeah.
We're going across like Europe. So like for example,
Across Europe.
yeah,
The overachieving team.
team manager
Individual.
rule that was put in place.
Oh my goodness,
anything.
it's definitely Crystal Palace, man.
Yeah.
They overachieved like what expectation they had. They probably were just trying to make it into Europa, like somewhere maybe at most like in the top 6, top 5 conversation. But they not only did they really like take the bull by the horns, because they had like their rough patches in between the season, because this was also a season where they had to like kind of like re-identify themselves. Didn't they like replace their manager as well? You know what I mean?
They lost Olise.
Yeah, and they lost Olise. You know what I mean? So they really had a lot to cope with. Crystal Palace, no one really saw them really going the distance in anything. Now these guys are in Europe, and
in quotes.
yeah, well they got into
Quote
Europe.
case.
I know they're gonna be in Europe. The only reason why I feel like that would be a situation conspiracy hat on is because
It's not necessarily like a conspiracy. It's like an actual fact. The owner of Crystal Palace also has shares in Olympic Lyon, and it's not like he has minority shares in both. It's majority shares in both.
I don't know, like someone just wants to grab like the players, right? These guys had a crazy season because Mateta. There's what's his name?
Wharton,
Adam
yeah.
Wharton.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Who's that?
He's a DM youngin.
I actually don't even.
He's quality. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, he's good.
Iwe.
Crystal Palace on.
Yeah, and not to mention Eze, obviously.
I'm gonna have to do more research because I'm gonna butcher the answer. But Premier League wise, I'm gonna have a cop-out answer and say Liverpool, because people were saying we're gonna finish 6th, we're gonna finish 4th. It's a wrap for Liverpool. Arne Slot is gonna be the first manager sacked. You heard the most egregious blasphemy, bruh.
I'll take a
Throughout
shot
that
for
whole
my blasphemy.
process.
I'll take a shot
For
for
me,
my
the English.
blasphemy.
I'll take a shot for the agree.
I read the dictionary, my boy.
Yes, sir, I can tell.
Yeah. Plus our team, ne, it's low key dead. Like people will look at us, right? Especially our attack. I even have proof. I'm gonna out myself. Last season I said Liverpool have the best attack in the league, and that's flat out lie, bullshit. I think the
Attacks.
but unironically we still might have the best attack.
Yeah, no, you do.
Because we scored the most goals. Mo
Yes.
Salah, Diaz, Gakpo. But our
What are you
attack isn't that
saying?
good.
That's
So
what
what
I
are you
was
saying?
What I'm saying is that our attack is overrated. Let me just say that. It's 90% Mo Salah.
True.
Yes, we have Diaz
He's
up
not
there.
lying there.
Your overachievers.
Yeah, Liverpool
Makes sense for me,
overachievers because
what he's saying, because like we didn't expect yours to win the league.
Honestly,
And
going
our
into the
attack
season,
isn't- our team isn't
everyone
as
probably
good as
thought it was
people
gonna
say.
be Man
Yes,
City again.
It was better the first time that you won in 2018-19.
dude,
right?
much.
Yeah.
One of the best Liverpool teams. It's just a shame.
And I've also witnessed in the new millennium.
yeah,
Speaking
we
of
left with
what
nothing.
you want to witness and what you want to think about, your overachievers.
No, for me,
Of the
it's-
season.
For me, that's an easy one, bro. Harry Kane.
Yeah.
overachiever.
Yeah, because he won a trophy.
How's that?
Oh, so we can mention individuals now.
Yeah, you can.
you
I
can.
said referees like
Or
thing,
anyone
it's
that you
anything.
feel that overachieved
Like
in the
anything
season.
that overachieved.
It could be a first aid staff or
Even saying like
So the Arsenal corner coach. Bro, never have we seen.
still finished second, boy. Bro, still finished second, boy.
Those guys finished second place of set pieces, bro.
Imagine that, bro.
Hey, no, give him his flowers.
Yeah, no, for me, it's Harry Kane because he had never won a trophy and then
Gabriel more goals than Hoyland.
I can't.
Set piece coach.
Yeah, that's true.
Gabriel had more goals than
Hey, it's rough. It's rough for United. Don't argue.
No,
that
ask
stats.
Gabriel.
It's true. It's.
Oh, he said Hoyland, not Haaland. Shit. Ain't nobody worry about Hoyland.
It was only last season.
Which
that they
season was it
haven't won
when
anything
these
like
ones didn't win the Bundesliga?
Last season.
Last
Last
season.
season.
Who was this?
His first season.
Who? No.
that. Kane.
Kane broke the record
That-
for most
that's-
goals as a
that's-
summer signing.
That's
Thank
my,
you.
Listen, that's my. But did you win the trophy that season?
No.
That's my point. That's overachieving.
do you
This
know-
man
do you know
is
what
30 plus years,
It was
and he had not won a trophy, not just in Europe.
Like
No.
like
Getting
Suppose
the
was
shield.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
It was set in
Overachievement on
stone.
this own won a league.
It was set in stone for him to win a trophy his first
Him or
game,
Scott
bro.
McTominay.
Yeah, you see, that's
Him or Scott McTominay.
If you want to say trophies, Son.
I can't.
Because
yeah.
Harry Kane
for me,
basically
for
lost
me.
his virginity to a prostitute. If you wanna,
Whoa, what?
He's not lying.
The very first game of the season was a literal trophy,
German Super Cup.
And he lost it.
and he
Yeah.
lost it.
He's the very first game.
Overachiever.
So-
Anyway, move on. Can we move on?
Okay, say your point.
My overachiever
Achiever.
of the season won't necessarily be a player, club, or thingy. I think something that really overachieved was the new format of all the European leagues, the Champions League, the Europa League, and Conference League. You might say that, but I think people appreciated like the new games, the new system. Like, obviously, in the beginning, everyone's like always like privy to new things and stuff like that. But like this new format, I'm sorry, like a team that finished like in 20th place won the Champions League. If you get PSG, they had to go through the playoffs.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? A team that had to go through the playoffs actually ended up winning the item, not the team that was on top of like the league, or on top of its group, or like, you know, like one of the
PSG.
I think like this new
Madrid.
system has literally opened it up for like even Arsenal could have won it. I'm sorry, even like Arsenal literally could have won the Champions League this season, and it was going to be due to the new format,
If Arsenal win
not because
the
of
Champions
being.
League, I'm gonna cut off my locks. And I knew what the hell I was saying. I even took a
Yeah.
This guy must have been sweating like with the
that item,
quarters, bro.
that item was
They were-
saved.
Same
and
Declan
so-
Rice,
So
bro.
when they beat Madrid, when they beat Madrid, you must have been.
That's when I said
You know
it.
that Key
That's when I
Peel,
said
that
it.
that
What's
Key
crazy?
Peel
That's when he
GIF.
said it.
That's when I
actually.
said
That's when he
it. That-
posted
I've got
it.
to
The
see.
sweat is
I
dripping
said
from his face,
if
bro.
Arsenal win the Champions League after they beat Madrid, I was like,
Yeah.
I will cut off my locks. So this is 5 years in, dog.
You're so confident.
Nigga, I knew they were not gonna win nothing.
I think that's a decent shout because
You
the
know- you
most
know-
boring part of Champions League is the actual group stage.
Yeah,
Because there's always two big dogs.
that's it.
So it's like
Ooh, yeah.
like every one fixture, like Man City,
City,
PSG, Real Madrid.
That's supposed to face
Those are
off.
You
also
know what I'm saying?
always
They were
gonna finish
all
number
they were all
one.
in the thingy
Yeah, they were facing off.
playoffs.
Yeah, they were- yeah,
and they were all
yeah.
in the playoffs.
They were all gonna finish
So
number
that
one
for
in their
me like
respective
made
leagues.
made
But
the
now-
made the Champions League like entirely more entertaining, more like worth watch, more because like we didn't have to wait to the final to see Real Madrid versus City.
Exactly.
Group stage, Andy.
You're going cap.
And it's like points based for everybody.
Yes.
They're not neglecting the small teams, they're not neglecting the big teams.
Yes, sir.
And we even saw it like happen, like for example in the Europa League with teams like Bodo Glimt who got all the way up to the semi-finals. You think like in the previous item, if they were like in a group
In a group
with
with-
United, Bilbao,
Yeah,
Lyon,
they were gonna
Wati,
get
Bodo Glimt in their first season in the item, they went all the way to the fucking semi-finals. You get what I'm saying? So I think like it helped expand the reach more to this trophy, and I know like a lot of people are still gonna get used to it. But speaking of getting used to, let's talk about who were the underachievers of the season. And something that I got used to was an
Yeah.
L.
Do we even have to?
For me, it's Sancho, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
Sancho.
I want to kutanga about.
I said you, and you saying you're starting.
so
You're
Hey,
starting.
Chimomira,
Yeah,
and Sanda
no,
Pet. Let's get it.
Because he thought winning the Conference League was gonna get him a deal, and then he got fucking sacked.
No, but he sabotaged
Back
that.
to- Because he's a sabotage. He
So I'm thinking of
sabotaged.
Dominic
No,
Szoboszlai.
he sabotaged. So when he sabotaged, no, he didn't sabotage. What happened with this one was he had 2 goals in 26 appearances. That's the first thing. And then he scored in the Conference League final. And then he thought that he was going to win he was going to win a contract. Then he wanted to get paid above Cole Palmer.
No, can I?
real?
No. Can I
I've got-
itemize the rumors? Can I itemize the
You
rumors?
know.
So, with what happened with Sancho, right? United were paying parts of his salary, with Chelsea paying majority of it. So when it came to negotiations, right? They told Sancho like, we want to pay you what we're paying you now. United are not gonna like subtract what United are paying you.
Exactly.
This is what we're gonna pay you, but it might be less if we don't compete in Champions League or Europa League.
Yeah, but
And obviously for him, he was like, I'm getting 250 for playing FIFA at United, and I've got 1 year left on my contract. They've already shown that they can sit me for 4 months and pay me my cash whilst I pay FIFA. So for him, I think he was refusing to earn like, I think net salary, like with bonuses, Champions League was going to be like 200, but like without it, I think it was gonna be like something like 140. You know, so I think that's like the whole wage structure was what he was saying no to, and not necessarily the wage itself.
Yeah.
So definitely, as a United fan, it's gotta be United.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying United on the pitch in terms of the scores and everything that we did. I'm talking about like the guys in charge. All of them.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't play football on the pitch or is not a coach. The ones who make decisions about firing people, about hiring people, about how things must move, those are the ones I'm blaming. I know for a fact, bro, I can say the Glazers. That's like a United cop-out, bro. But I'm willing to throw people like Omar Barada, you know, the new CEO, Jason Wilcox, all of these guys, you know. And the reason why is because they gave Eric Ten Hag a new contract for 2 years, right? Fire him after 3-4 months.
And
not
him
only
a
fire,
transfer
yeah,
window.
don't worry. Not even just that. They gave him cash to buy his players. They fired him, right? On top of firing him, we had to give him 20M. We had to give him 20M for firing him.
10
Yeah, right.
You basically
We
pay
hired,
his entire contract in advance too.
Yeah.
Ashworth
I don't get that.
from Newcastle.
Damn.
After having to fight Newcastle for him, this guy was on gardening leave for months, and he got sacked. He
Halfway
also
through
had
the
to
season,
get cash.
that was crazy, bro. That was not financial.
And then United are busy complaining that we don't have cash, and we're busy firing people right now, like, you know, like
Why not
accountants and
bigger
blah, blah,
on?
blah, blah, blah,
Want to cook,
because
bruh.
we don't have cash. But look, you had to give Ten Hag 20M, right? God knows how much you had to give Dan Ashworth and Newcastle, because you had to give him cash to even get Dan Ashworth in the beginning. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the amount of stuff that went wrong at United, like even like all the players that were bought by Ten Hag, right? Right now for me, they're all useless. They're not Ruben Amorim Simon. No, like I'm saying useless not in the terms of ability, but because like they weren't bought for this manager. De Ligt, Mazraoui, Zexi, Hoyland. I can name an entire list. Anyway, Man United are my underachievers, and it's not the players, it's not the manager, it's not even Ten Hag, it's not anyone. It's literally everyone that made all these decisions that led to this gag.
So, like, there's so many things that we can really like talk about. But for me, I think the obvious has to be London related. It's red, and in my opinion, it's no longer fair to talk about the entire team. It's about
The coach.
the main man. 5 years in, Mikel Arteta, I feel like he's my biggest underachiever because I don't feel like there's any sufficient excuse or justification as to why he has not been able to, to actually like win a trophy with his actual investment, with his team that he's formed, with his culture that he's introduced. Yeah, sure. What's your question?
My basic question is, right, like I understand that like we are in an age where everything is like really fast paced, but something that's like always made me very passionate about football is like how rooted in its heritage it is. You get what I'm saying? You can't spoil football. You can't add new rules. Yeah, you can add VAR. It's not a new rule. It's something just there to enforce the rules. You can add, FFP and all of that stuff. But the football per ground will always remain football per ground. It will always be 11 versus 11. It will always be, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whoever can score the most goals. My thing now comes, right? Especially, I think it's more like pain towards Ten Hag. Because I'm really still hurt.
What a brief question.
Because I'm really...
waiting for a
chill.
question.
You know, we
Give
just
me
went
the
back to
context.
United.
Bro,
just went back to United.
a brief
No,
question.
no,
That
no,
was a
no.
story. So
Context.
Okay,
Context.
Okay, bro. Tell me.
What happened to patience in football?
Oh,
No,
can we-
that's
no.
my thing.
I
Like,
won't-
what honestly happened?
Nah, you
What's
know
happened?
what?
5 years,
Shout out to you,
700
bro.
million. He made big decisions. He got rid of all of the heavy hitters.
Nah, but-
Lacazette, Aubameyang, Mesut Ozil, gigantic contracts gone. What does he do? He promotes youngsters. And then what happens? They lose 10 games in a row, bruh. Patience. They give him a transfer window. He cooks. He finishes second, but not, not anything special. And then they're like, you know what? We're onto something. More money. Boom. We push Man City now. Again. We should have done better realistically, considering the money that we spent.
We're talking about a cheating Man City.
Boom.
A
cheating Man City that Liverpool have beaten twice with spending less money.
True.
So
but that's
then,
Liverpool.
Boom. No, exactly. That's the point.
We're not comparing Liverpool to Arsenal here.
That's Liverpool because they hire the right people.
We technically are because Liverpool are the ones who won the league.
What I'm trying to say is
Liverpool
like
because they
Arsenal
hired
should be
the right
more realistic.
people.
The league itself must be more realistic.
No, why?
To say for example, the last how many seasons? I'll say the last 6 seasons.
Yeah.
Who's won the league?
3.
Liverpool or
City.
City?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the last 6 for a
Yeah.
reason. Those teams have not just dominated English football; they've dominated European football
As well.
world football. These
Okay.
teams were the best teams in the world. So to say like an Arsenal that's on the come up with a manager that's on the come up, right?
They were
And
not
say,
good, they were not good, they were
we're
not
giving him cash, we're giving him like no, that's not the type of like patience that I'm trying to say. Like the type of patience that I'm trying to say is like, for example, now I know there's a whole movement at Arsenal to say Arteta out, right? But this guy has gotten third place behind the 2 best teams in possibly England and the world for the last 6 years.
I'm not very
We
good
still
at.
were good in Europe.
I'm not very good at just naming like certain stats off the top of my head, but let's try this. Within the 5-year span that Arteta has been in charge, taking out Liverpool and Man City, the other top 6 teams, how many of them have managed to win trophies within that 5-year time span?
That's the
Dude,
crazy.
the cup, it's literally a game that you need to win. Just one. It's not a league.
Arsenal cannot
Like
do it.
38
No, so then why-
No,
why-
but
Is there not
across-
an element
no,
of you're gonna have to let us
can
speak,
I
bro?
say- No, but
you know
you
what I'm
say
saying?
why. No, you can't say why. Why?
No, because
Go why?
I want to
Yeah,
tell
I wanna
you
go to-
Why, bro?
grace to speak. KDB.
no, I want to give you, but I just want to establish the rules. If you say
Establish the what rules of conversation.
Arteta hasn't won anything. So if you put someone in,
FA Cup, you won the FA Cup
okay,
twice.
shout out
Twice,
to him. He won the FA Cup with Emery's team. But if you put him